The world has been focused on what's going to happen in Syria for the first time since Russia's proposal that Syria put its chemical weapons under international inspection. President Bashar al-Assad has spoken, and he has said he's willing to do exactly the same. Speaking to Russian state television, he reiterated he's doing that, or at least agreed to do that in principle, not because of a threat of American military intervention, but because of the role of diplomacy that Russia has played in this entire process. Abhijan Lu has the details.
Bashar al-Assad says his decision was made thanks to Russia's diplomatic efforts. He also blamed the United States for trying to halt the diplomatic process.
I want to confirm once again, if not for the Russian initiative, we would never have discussed this issue with another country. It's a type of the U.S. propaganda. Because Kerry's leadership, including Obama, want to always look like winners who achieved results with threats. We are not interested in it.
Assad says he believes the chemical weapons issue is a provocation by the U.S., but Damascus will begin handing over information on its chemical weapons stockpiles to the UN and other international organizations. And after a month, it will join the Anti-Chemical Weapons Convention. He also urged the U.S. to stop its military threats.
But I want to make it clear to all that these mechanisms will not be fulfilled in a one-sided way. It doesn't mean that Syria will sign documents, fulfill the conditions, and that's it. It should be a two-sided process, and it's aimed first of all at the U.S. stopping using the policy of threats to Syria, and it also depends on how Russia's proposal will be received. When we see that the U.S. really wants stability in our region and will stop threatening and aiming to attack and stop supplying weapons to terrorists, then we will consider the process can be brought to the final stage, and it will become real and acceptable to Syria.
Syria applied on Thursday to sign up to the global ban on chemical weapons. It's seen as a major first step to avert U.S. military strikes. However, the threats were still there as U.S. President Barack Obama simply postponed the vote on military strikes against Syria. And he has assured his people the U.S. will act if diplomacy fails. Abhijan Lu, CCTV.